Game Composer Spotlight, we took a closer look at Sam Hulick, who is one of the composers on Mass Effect 3, which won our Best Video Game Music Award for 2012.
Mass Effect 3, the romance theme, is a favorite of mine. Proud of You is another track that I can't talk about the scene because it's a spoiler, but yeah, it's a big favorite too. There's a scene between Shepard and Anderson in the third Mass Effect. I won't go into detail. And it's a very emotional scene. There was a panel actually with the voice actors, and Jennifer Hale, who voices Shepard, she got to hear Keith David's performance, and she actually cried in the booth. And then she recorded when she composed herself. And I got the track. I have basically the video, like a raw video footage with the voice acting in there. And you can hear the emotion in the performances. It's just like mind-blowing. And so I'm sitting there, I'm kind of emotionally affected by it too. And so that's kind of like the inspiration for these tracks. Like I have to kind of read the scene and get a feel of what the scene feels like on an emotional level. And I write the piece. And when the music I've written kind of gives me the emotional effect I'm looking for, then I know that it's done. Like with that piece, I was pretty emotionally affected by my own music and the voice acting. It all comes together and it works really well together.
That was a brutal moment.
It was brutal. When they told me I was going to write for that scene, you can write for the... And I was like, speechless. I didn't even know what to say. And it was just, it was a big deal, especially, working on Mass Effect since 2005 or 6, 7 years working on the project. I gravitate, lately towards more of the emotional scenes. And it's changed a lot. Mass Effect 1 was very much focused on synth, 70s, 80s vintage electronic sound, and that was fun. And Mass Effect 2 had a more cinematic approach to it. And the third one was kind of a mix, actually. We went back to the sounds of Mass Effect 1 and borrowed from that. Had more synth stuff going on and mixed in a lot of emotional strings and piano stuff. And I liked that a lot. It really... It's very heavy stuff, and I had a lot of email comments from people, fans saying, I cried, like just tons of emails. Cried manly tears was the big phrase that they kept using. It's great. It's awesome. It's really appreciated because it's part of the big payoff. The job is fun in itself. It's very fulfilling to do this as a career, but the other part of it is the fans who are they're moved emotionally, and a lot of them are inspired to pursue music as well. So that's really a big rewarding aspect of it for me. Just writing music is just amazing, and being paid to do it is amazing. But for games, I don't know, it's a very relaxed, fun environment to work with.
For NBCNews.com, I'm Todd Kenrick. If you want to talk more about video games, please feel free to hit me up on my Facebook page.